Gervonta Tank Davis sponsors the new TANKQUIL. Put you right to sleep. He also speaks, gives praise to Mario Barrios, thanks him, and says his hands are killing him. We're going to talk about all that and more in this video. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Listen, I go by the name of Ego. Subscribe to the channel below. Let's jump into today's content. Gervonta Tank Davis, verified page. He had an amazing night. You know, he had a opponent in Mario Barrios. Before I get started, we had the Boxingego watch party, BWP. Again, my name is Ego. This is my channel that I created, Boxingego. We had the BWP Boxingego watch party, over 230,000 views. Tank is an absolute star. My channel, you know, we hit a great milestone for such a great Boxingego watch party. Shout out to everybody for the support. Very fun fight, very fun card as well, but the main event definitely delivered. So Tank Davis, this is what he had to say regarding his opponent the day after. I made a video about this. Tank said, I want to give a big thank you to Boxing Barrios, aka Mario Barrios, and his team for the opportunity. I am forever grateful. Wish you the best on your career, champ. So there was no love lost. Two consummate professionals, true gentlemen of the sport. And this is a gentleman's sport. You can see other fighters who were honored to watch it. And I believe Ugas was there live. This is a great fighter from Cuba. His name is Jordanis Ugas. He says, exceptional performance. The victory is made bigger by respecting your opponent, Mario Barrios. I've been in front row for your last 3 wins, and it has always been exciting. And your fights are exciting in packed stadiums. Congrats, champ. Congrats, Mayweather Promotions. Congrats, Leonard Ellaby. Great job. And this is the amazing thing about this particular fight before I get into the TANKQUIL is boxing at its best, like this Mayweather Promotions, Steven Espinoza, Showtime, Al Heyman card that they put together. Now, the amazing thing about a fight like Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios is this is the sweet science exemplified. This is what it's all about. Boxing is a gentleman's sport. And when you see such a great fight like Gervonta Davis and Mario Barrios, you really don't want either guy to win or lose. Not win, but you don't want either guy to lose. And at the end of the day, this is what boxing is all about. That sportsmanship, competitive warfare. So it's like when you're in that square circle, you give it your all. After you can hug and be friends. And that's kind of what we've seen from Gervonta. I'm very proud of Gervonta Davis because I feel like it's at a point where he's in his career. We're watching him mature. It's like almost like watching a sitcom, Family Matters, and you see the characters. You grew up watching this show and you see the characters grow older on the show and turn into teens and adults and stuff like that. So it's like these guys are a part of your life. So me seeing Tank from being on the James DeGale Badu Jack undercard, where he was a co-feature, to now headlining, and Badu Jack fought on his undercard, and he's selling out in State Farm Arena, NBA basketball courts. It's pretty surreal. Now, Tank, they don't call him Tank for no reason. He says, I gotta relax. I gotta relax out there. Both of my hands are killing me. So he probably has some bruising, swelling, swollen knuckles, things like that, because he's hitting hard as an ox. Tank it's crazy because some people are named X, Y, and Z, and their performance doesn't look like that. Like when Sergey the Crusher Kovalev fought against Andre Ward, he didn't look like the Crusher. You know, more recently, we seen Beck the Bully, and he got bullied and knocked out by Gabe Rosado with a single shot. Tank was out there having fun, and he looked like a tank. The thing that was very impressive as well to me is Tank Davis showed a variety of different looks. Like his defense was on point. People sleep on Tank. Tank got an underrated defense. His defense was sharp. There was shots because Mario Barrios was throwing punches in bunches and combinations, and Tank Davis was out there. Shots was just barely whizzing by him. He was changing looks, changing levels. The way he was pawing at Mario Barrios's lead hand and trying to establish that lead hand dominance as a southpaw had the left hand cocked. I mean, this was just fundamentally sound boxing 101. And it was aggressive. He got aggressive, like shots like this, crazy. He got aggressive when he needed to be. You know, he wasn't throwing that many punches. A lot of people are making a huge deal about Tank Davis not throwing that many punches early. But who cares? I think Tank Davis said it himself. He says, I don't throw that many punches, but when I hit you solid with one of my punches, it's going to feel like I threw a lot of punches. Like, boxing fans, you could tell, it's like Roger Mayweather said, most mother don't know ish about boxing and they showing up don't. And you see it time and time again. People have this fascination with shoe shining and throwing a million punches. Listen, take it from me. If you are a power puncher, typically power punchers don't throw as many punches as other guys, unless we're talking about in the real light divisions, like, you know, the little sperm weight and stuff, chocolatito weights and stuff like that. Sometimes guys that small, they might be big punchers. And, you know, when they're at these micro weights, you know, micro machine weights and all that, sometimes guys like that can hit and then they throw punches. But by and large, especially once you get over like the 130s and stuff, power punchers don't have to throw a million punches every single round, 1,000 punches every round. Sometimes you have to, based on what type of fight you're in. Like Jermall Charlo recently, when he fought against Montiel, he was forced to have a high volume and a high output, and he is a puncher. But that was just a testament to Juan Montiel coming from a fight family, being a tough Mexican fighter, and having the durability to withstand these crazy shots from Jermall Charlo and relentlessly keep coming. But for every Montiel, there's a Carceres. If you just watch my last video for the Dave Morrell Jr. fight, you know, most people aren't going to be able to stand up to too much blunt force trauma from guys like Tanks and the Charlos and Arrows and, you know, things like that. Your body will start to break up as anyway. Even if you can take the pain, your face, you might get a hematoma, or your eyes are busted and orbitals and all types of stuff. But I seen a variety of different fighters that Tank showed shades of. And I know this is going to make some people mad because they don't want Tank to ever to receive a comparison like this, especially the racist fans. But I seen elements of Canelo in Tank's fight game. Like it's really not different, because if you look at Canelo, he's a sharpshooter and he picks his shots. He's not out here. He has power, obviously, even as he moved up, he carried his power, but he's not throwing 1,000 punches per round. But his timing is there. That's how he caught Billy Joe Saunders. Billy Joe Saunders leapt in, head was down, and Canelo timed him with the vicious ooh and bowled that uppercut up to center, and then it met the target. And the momentum and the trajectory of Billy Joe Saunders being out of position and leaning down, and then Canelo's timing, it just destroyed his eye. But I've seen shades of, real talk, I've seen shades of what Canelo does well in Tank Davis. Like, he looks sharp, man. Some people were trying to hate. I heard people saying it was a premature stoppage and stuff. Stop that. Listen, let's grow the sport of boxing. You didn't even really hear a protest from Virgil Hunter or from Mario Barrios. The stoppage was oh so fair. The man was badly hurt. He had been dropped 3 other times. It's like, you guys want to see another DETH in boxing, and that's not what I want to see. I don't think it's ever that serious. But also, you guys seen the title. Tank, he posted this meme. His coach, Coach K, posted it, and he reposted it, and I thought it was hilarious. Oh, well, I'm not even on Tank's page anymore. See what y'all made me do? Oh, you see? That's where he caught him right there. Caught him slipping. Look, he put the TANKQUIL, the nighttime sleep aid. Vicks, from the makers of Vicks NyQuil comes TANKQUIL. Put you right to sleep. The kid is hitting hard, y'all. Put you right to sleep. the nighttime sniffling, sneezy, coffee, achy, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. And I think it's apparent that the kid is a superstar. He's a superstar, man. He said, anything I touch is mine. Barrios was out here chunking him and was bigger than Tank. Tank moved up and took everything that Barrios dished out, dealt with the 6-inch height advantage and the reach advantage, dealt with Barrios' power. Man, even like the fight with Akhmedov, that was a good fight. Barrios' eye was all bad. He showed you how much of a warrior he was. But in that fight, I was at that fight. That was on the Errol Spence and Sean Porter fight. Akhmedov got dropped twice in that fight, including in the final round. Tank, different animal. This dude, I would venture off to say that between Tank and Deontay Wilder and Crawford, those are the best 3 finishers in boxing. And David Benavidez, I got to put him up there. Right now, those are the best finishers. I can't even say Canelo, because Canelo fought against Caleb Smith and he was beating the crap out of him, but he didn't stop him. The best finishers in boxing, that's who I would say. That's who I would say is right now holding the torch. Deontay Wilder, Gervonta Davis, David Benavidez, and who else? I know I said somebody else. Gervonta, Deontay. Who else I say? David Benavidez. Y'all heard the list. Whatever I said. Those are great. Charlo brothers, they're also great finishers as well. But those are the people I have to say are the top finishers right now. Like when they smell that. But Jerron Boots Ennis, man, there's a couple of them. Jerron Boots Ennis. But I think his time is coming. He's still kind of new. Like, you know, Sergey Livinets was his first step up. We're talking about people who have fought like top 5, top 10 guys more often. So I would say those, but Jerron Ennis, he's right there too. If certain guys, they smell blood and it's a wrap. Tank, when he smells blood, it's a wrap. It's hard to get away from him. And he has a myriad of different punches, and his array of punches is crazy. Like he picks weird punches. He's a southpaw, power in both hands. If I'm not mistaken, he dropped Mario Barrios and he dropped him with a right hook, a leaping right hook at that. You got to think about how much power this kid has to really, I got to watch it again, but it kind of looked like he leaped off his feet and generated that type of power. So to carry that power as you travel in the air and connect, and it was so sharp the way he hit Mario Barrios. And when he hit him with the hook, you see Barrios fly back like it's an action movie, like it's a John Woo or John Wick movie. Like it looked insane. It looked insane. He hits him with the hook, it connects, and he falls back like he got shot or something. And then you see this shot with Leo Santa Cruz. So yeah, the TANKQUIL is not far off. And just so you guys know, the power, the sinister power of Gervonta Davis, how deep it runs, nobody has stood up to Tank's power since 2014. There's one guy that he didn't knock out. He has 16 straight wins in a row. He's undefeated. So he has more wins than that, but 16 by knockout. Look, it says the last time Tank went the distance in a fight was 2014. And I looked it up like months ago because I knew this factoid. And it was against some unknown guy. And it wasn't a full like 10-round fight. So sometimes if you only have 6 rounds to do it, 4 rounds to do it, it's probably going to be harder to get that knockout. But man, it says Tank crushes Mario Barrios 11th round. I really liked the fight because another thing that I liked about the fight is in a loss, Mario Barrios' stock rose. In a victory, Tank Davis, of course, how it ended and what he was up against, his stock rose as well. So that's the great thing about this beautiful sport of boxing is at the end of the day, you show up to fight for real. Then at the end of the day, you know, you're going to get a lot of credit from boxing fans. And that's what I've seen. There are some haters, but for the most part, I've seen people giving credit to both guys for just a great showing. Great showing. Now, shout out to this dude. This was at 126 3/4, in October 8th, 2014. Oh my God, look at his losses. Bro, hey, he must be tough as hell because look, he got 59 losses, y'all. Bro, he has 59 losses and he's only been stopped 8 times. So if you have almost 6, see, some dudes are just built different. And look, he only has 32% knockout ratio. So he has no pop to keep you off him, which is probably one of the reasons he's losing. He's had a debut since 2005. He's from Mexico and he's a featherweight. And out of all the almost 60 losses, only 8 guys have stopped him. Man, this dude is just probably tough as nails. You know what I mean? Oh, he just stopped someone. Oh, he said he back. Let me see when he fought Tank and 2. Bro, he's been active. Whoa. He lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Damn. Bro, where's the Tank fight? Okay, there. So he was coming off a loss, a TD, technical decision. See, yeah, look, when he fought Tank, right? Tank was only 8-0, and it was only a 6-rounder. You see what I'm saying? Like, when you only have six rounds to pull the trigger and get it done, it's gonna, of course, be harder to do, especially if this guy is that tough. Man, shout out to him. He need an action figure or something. This man is crazy. I might have to look up his fights on YouTube, see what they hitting for, even though he's losing. Some guys are built different. You know what I mean? Bro, he obviously is tough because Tank, you see what he's doing. Oh yeah, Tank looks super young. And Tank, the scary thing is, I don't even know if he's all the way in all of his man strength. You know what I'm saying? I think he's 25, 26. Like De La Hoya said, no, Tank's a beast. You know, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to beat him. If he's beating guys 6 inches taller than him, he's beating guys with these deficits. Everybody's face that fights Tank looks like they've been in a fight if they went rounds with him, you know, or their face looks clean and then it's a highlight reel knockout where they just got, you know, punished and it just was out. Kid is strong. TANKQUIL. Let me know what you guys think. Use my link in the description to order TUBEBUDDY. TUBEBUDDY is a way to make money on YouTube by getting your videos ready, optimizing your videos. I've been using it. I started off with 0 subscribers like everybody else. We're over 200K. So tells you everything you need to know. Consider TUBEBUDDY. Use my link in the description. I hope you guys enjoy the content. I told you I'm going to be working hard, and boxing is just in a great spot, at least for us. You know, Digital Mom. We're in a great spot. Boxing's lit. Floyd is drooled out. Look, boxing in a good spot, lot, especially when you got Tank and guys like that. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Smash the like button, share the video, like the video. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off.